So there we have Viva Antigua and the swatch and Passport to Happiness. I'm showing it outside, hoping that it's going to show up more. I'm a bit disappointed. They're not the nice colours they looked online, because I haven't seen them in the shops locally, so I've had to get the ones with the narrow American brushes. But yeah, Viva Antigua and Passport to Happiness. They might look right on the nails. That's not as nice as that lovely one called Bright Aqua by Marks and Spencer's, which is a beautiful colour. I did a review on that a few weeks back. Or wasn't it a review as such? Because well, I could have been a review. Manicure of the week. And now we have Aim to Misbehave by Essie, which is, yay, yes it is, gorgeous. I'm so pleased with Essie for doing a yellow at last. Maybe it's because L'Oreal's taken them over and Essie herself hasn't got any say in what happens now, or maybe not so much. But I'm so pleased with them for doing a yellow. I just wish they'd do Barbuda Banana again, because I never had the chance to get that one. And that lovely fluorescent neon yellow they did, what was it called, Funky Limelight? I would have named it something different to that, like Radiation or something, but then that's just me. But this is lovely, very nice. So yay, pleased with that. But it's going to cover in 1 or 2 coats at the most. So that's the Aim to Misbehave, that's Viva Antigua, which is okay, and then Passport to Happiness. They look like they're going to be good ones. So yeah, that's good. Well, I don't know why I haven't seen these in the shops yet. It seems like my local Boots is so taken up with selling the gel couture Essies that they haven't put any of the new collections in. We haven't had any of the resort collection, we haven't had the spring collection, we haven't had the summer, we haven't had the, well, they never put the bridal ones in. We haven't had anything apart from the gel couture. Some, can you see the shimmer in here? I know this camera's not very good, but it's got some nice shimmer in these polishes. I'll put it on the better setting now, hoping that you can see. I'm not always that keen on shimmer polishes, but these do look quite pretty. Yeah, very nice. I like that. Let me just focus on. I like the lid on this Essie polish. It reminds me of the Essie birthday ones, but this is it's got a different design. It's quite cute. I think this is the 1000th nail polish Essie has done. Certainly a lovely colour. The camera rattles now every time I turn it on. Anyhow, I thought these swatches might show up a bit better under the daylight bulb, rather than when I was trying to show you in the daylight today. But yeah, so that's these 3. Passport to Happiness, Viva Antigua, and what's this yellow one called? Aim to Misbehave. Yeah, I'm going to try this one soon, hopefully. Oh, we started, right, okay. I thought I'd do just quick. I can do some nail swatches of these because the nail polish has come off on this hand. So I'm really pleased with these. I think they're going to be really good ones, these Essies. We'll try Passport to Happiness first. Because I don't usually do... Oh yeah, that's going to need 2. That's going to need 2 coats, as you can see. Oh, I need something to wipe that off. I don't really want it stuck on there. I should be more organised, I know. I've got anything better than a tiny bit of tissue. Right. It's good. I'm getting off old nail polish as well, when you've got old nail polish to get off. So we'll try Viva Antigua. Viva Antigua. That's a one coat one. So I'm applying this with my left hand, and I'm right-handed, so it doesn't apply very well to my right hand. But that's going to be a one coat one. I don't know if I'm keen on that colour. It's much darker than I thought I was getting when I ordered it. But this is the one I'm most excited about, this lovely yellow, Aim to Misbehave. Let me turn this radio down even more. It never seems to be low enough. What radio for on it might be a little bit better. Sorry about that. That's the usual procedure. But it wouldn't be a video of mine if it wasn't me mucking around with the radio, would it? Let me try this one. Oh yes. I might use this one next. I might wear this one next week. I was going to wear This'll Do Nicely by China Glaze, but I'll have to mess around with top coats and everything. So yeah, that looks like it's going to be quite good. So it's a nice, it's an unusual, don't often find a shimmery yellow, or that's going to stain your nails, so I should definitely need a base coat with it. Hang on, I've got an idea about what to do. Let me just if I put this over there and then wipe it off, that should get off the remains of that yellow. So that's definitely, I'm glad I did that on a bare nail, because it shows me I'm definitely going to need a, why do I keep saying top coat? I mean bottom coat, base coat. Because I used to use the Sally Hansen Hard as Nails, which was a base and top coat all in one. Well, it's just clear nail polish, really, basically, isn't it? It's just, they give it different names. They manufacture something and it's the same thing. In one bottle it says base coat, and another bottle it says top coat. And I know there'll be a lot of people disagreeing with that, saying, no, it's, you know, but, well, if you check the ingredients, it's the same. It's just to make, think about if your business, you want to make money, you make the same thing and you say, okay, we'll call this one base coat and we'll call this one top coat. Yeah, maybe I'm just being extra cynical, but I think that's what it is. But so yes, I might try this one, because this would probably be a nail polish haul video, so I won't bother to put anything else because it's just been nail polish so far, so I should just concentrate on nail polishes in this video. And anyhow, but so yes, I am pleased with these, and they haven't released any of these in the shops over here yet. I don't know why, because they're all we've got is they're concentrating on the gel couture, and that they've still got those. This is from the bridal collection, Passport to Happinesses, and I think this is from maybe from the Shimmer Brights. Maybe they both are, or maybe this one was from the former collection. But this one is the 1000th Essie nail polish, that's why it's got the lid. And this is from the Shimmer Brights for the summer 2016, but it hasn't arrived in the shops over here. So if it ever does, I don't know. None of the neons have, and none of the summer ones, and it's too late for the summer ones now, probably, because it's 31st of August today. It won't be when this video goes up, obviously, but excuse me, my voice. Yeah, so this may be the one you may be seeing in it for my next manicure. So I'll show you the brushes. I should show you the brushes. They're all the narrow Essie brushes, because these are the American ones. They're okay. It's just, I suppose, we're spoilt by the nice wide Essie brushes we get over here. And I hope this gold doesn't wear off as you use this. You know, sometimes gold lettering or whatever designs on a lid can wear off. So they've got all the names underneath as opposed to being on the lid. They usually put the names on in this country, they usually put the names on the lid in the same colour as the nail polish. So of course when you get like a pale one like this, or even, I suppose, or even the yellow, it just doesn't show up hardly at all on the white. It usually shows up just enough for you to see them. Well, I'm standing here with the computer balanced on one hand under the light, hoping this is going to make a difference and it'll be less washed out. I got this from Poundland. know what I'm like about my makeup bags. I think that's quite nice. And oh, this is I think this is quite impossible here. I got this from BHS when they were still open a few years ago, and I think this is so pretty. And I wish I could, if anyone knows where I can get another one like this, because I had a bracelet like it, but it broke, and I'd like another one. Oh, hang on. Look, I bought this magazine, The Lady. I've never bought this before, but I quite liked the cover. I like old-fashioned pictures like that, so I thought I'd try it. It's quite interesting. Some of it looks quite interesting inside, some of the articles. I got a headband from Poundland. Another one of these nice chocolate bars from Waitrose. I don't think that showed up. Oh, I match. Do I match? Actually, it's quite warm, actually. I don't know whether to leave the haul as just a quick nail polish haul or to add these things as well. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Barry M eyeshadow. Bright red one or pink. Headphones, but not for. I got these nails. They're matte. I never wear false nails, but I've got them just in case. It's silly. I've said this before. I think this matches me as well. Poundland. Oh, I'm getting warm here. These as well. Black, bright pink, which looks washed out and insipid on here, and a white. This has got the Eiffel Tower on. I'm sure I bought one of these before. Necklaces, which also match my colour scheme. It's a sort of a Hello Kitty. As usual, I'll have to do all this when I get home, I do think, because it's too washed out. A nice Tinkerbell bag, which I haven't really got on this. Anyway, they're talking about 3D printing on the radio, and I'm quite interested in that. Quite interested in 3D printing, so I'm going to listen. And I shall have to update my Baby Lips collection video. It's not already long enough. It's about 35 minutes long already, but because I've now got this one, Beam of Blush, which I didn't have before. And I think I may be wrong, but I think I'm right about this, that this one with the better packaging, with the Baby Lips Gloss Taupe With Me, I'm pretty certain, even though it's nicer packaging, it doesn't cover as well as the UK one, because this seems to be going on completely invisible, and I had a feeling that would happen, but the UK one gives really good, quite opaque coverage. I mean, it's still sheer, but it gives you pretty good coverage that you can see you've got like a taupey coloured lip gloss on, but with this I think it's just going to look invisible. Well, we will see. Doctor Who, the Macrotera, read by Annika Wilkes. So yeah, I hopefully enjoy listen to these when I'm in bed, so I like these audios. I know this is one of my favourite stories. I've got it on it's one of the missing stories, but from the BBC archives. They absolutely ridiculously got rid of loads of the best Doctor Who stories ever made. I've listened to the audio and I love it, and I've seen the one with the loose cannon reconstruction, the telesnaps, and yeah, it's one of my favourite stories. I knew I was right about these. Different length, they're both Taupe With Me, they're different length, they've got different packaging. The American packaging is nicer, but look at the difference. The American one is practically invisible, and this one with like the Doctor Rescue style packaging is much more noticeable. Because I said with this, that's what I wondered why people were complaining, saying this is, you don't hardly notice it when it's on. The only one that gives a bit of shade is the Life's a Peach, but this Taupe With Me shows up much more than Life's a Peach, the one you can buy in this country. So what on earth are Maybelline doing? Why have they made one with better packaging, but which is invisible when it's on the lips? It shows up better on my hand here under the daylight bulb than it actually does when it's on the lips. It looks invisible, and yet the other one you can see that you've got not a colour as much, but you can see you've got something opaque on your lips. It looks quite nice when it's on, but the packaging is nicer on this one, so I don't know what Maybelline think they're doing there. That's weird. Nice packaging you get on the... I like the packaging you get on... That's actually showing up. These are holographic sparkles on this beam of blush. Quite nice. Yeah. There it is. Swatch. Nice, I like the sparkles. How nice they are inside. You get the, you know, that's on the camera's not doing justice to it because it's really bright, this image, the orange. And I got this one. I've already got it in the small collection in the resort collection, was it, in the small box, the Go and Guru, but I liked this one. There it is. It's one swipe. I think it's going to be the same as the Green Park by Maybelline not Colour Show, the Colorama. But there's the swatches of these. There's I know I've shown them, but I'm going to show them again. And well, you know, people that are interested like to see them. It's coming off greyish because of this camera, and it's a dull day out, and I'm leaning across to try and get to the window. So there's the Passport to Happiness on the end. Viva Antigua. Aim to Misbehave. This one, the yellow one next to it, is the Lemon Cream by Mavala, and then there's this one, Go and Guru. So that's the swatches. I haven't bought a Mavala nail polish, so I thought I'd get one. I've only ever bought one of these before, and I like those dinky little bottles. But yeah, this is a nice colour. One of their selling points is it doesn't dry out before you reach the bottom. I guess that would be true. And these tiny little bottles. Rain. This was free. My sugar daddy, I'd never bought it. I bought this one. So they've bypassed the summer Essies in my local boots, and they've just gone straight to the fall autumn collection. And this cover is much better than the American Life's a Peach, but the packaging is not so good, so typical Maybelline being totally inconsistent. This is one swipe, and as you can see that is pretty good coverage, but the American one, even though it gives good coverage compared to the rest, is very sheer compared to this one. Service checkout. Item not recognised, or unknown item, please remove, and says she was snatched away from me, and I was told no, she's not on our system, you can't buy it, means you can't buy it, and to make sure they snatched her away. And so I hope I can get her next week. Of course, I got another one of those from Sainsbury's. I got this from Sainsbury's coconut and yogurt filled breakfast biscuits. They are quite nice. And I got this from Poundstretcher. Now they sell these in Sainsbury's, but they're called tops, but they don't do them in this nice flavour. They do them either in the chocolate hazelnut one or strawberry, but I like this topping. So it's probably that they just don't do them here in this country for some reason. But these are called Tartine milk and honey flavoured cream, which is nice. Hey ho, another haul. Turn this radio down slightly. Right, I've got another one of these bags from 79p from Poundstretcher. I don't know if you can see the brilliance of the colour. Probably looks like a very pale pastel washed out pink. It's actually brilliant. almost fluorescent cerise pink. And yeah. Doctor Who audio, Witch Hunters, that's going to keep me going for a long time in bed. And oh dear, let me shut the door. Everything's not entirely organised. My shopping is up here. I haven't got the light on either. See if that makes a difference, or does it wash me out too much? Oh no, I'm warm. I'm taking this off. Oh, it's been a horrible, windy, rainy day. Right. Covered in insect bites, so I got this from Boots, £5.75. It's one of those bite us and click it, one of those things that you click and it doesn't do a damn thing. So if anyone's thinking of buying one of these, it's a waste of money. Doesn't do anything. Not a thing. Doesn't stop any itching. From M&Co, I got this nice top. Oh dear, I'll try and show it to you. I'm not going to try it on, but it's one of the... Oh dear, I don't know where to get here. This is the trouble, there's no... Give it up as a bad job, I think. There's no point. Oh, sorry, I get so disheartened. I try to show people some nice things. That was that. Now, what did I do with the one I got in Sainsbury's tonight? And as for the... I was trying to buy a Tinkerbell doll. And I got it to... I did show did a video of it in the basket. And when I got it to the self-service checkout, this thing came up, unknown item, please remove and seek assistance. And so the assistant came over, snatched it away. Oh, it's not on our system, therefore you can't buy it. I said, look, they've only got, because that's happened to me before at Sainsbury's, why put something on the shelf to be sold if when someone goes to buy it, it's not on the system, so you can't sell it? Because I said, I won't be, it'll be another week before I'm here again. I said, it'll be gone then, they've only got one left. And I chose the one I wanted anyway, because I collect Tinkerbell dolls. And so they said, they snatched it away, oh no, you can't buy it, because it's not on our system. I thought, well, that's ridiculous, they should have put it on the system so I could have bought it. So how ridiculous. So I don't know, so anyway, I got this in the sale. I got this top in the sale. It's a different colour to the M&Co one. It's a nice yellow. It's sort of a match the kids' cardigan I got from there. But look, I like these sort of yellowish shades. I'll put them both in the bag together. I've just got a bag for that. You won't be able to hear me because I'm rustling. And got a nice tray from Sainsbury's. Pretty scene, isn't it? Quite nice. Coastal scene. I know it looks pastel and washed out, but it's quite nice. I like the music. Do-do-do-do-do. They've got the Essie fall collection in. They bypassed the summer one altogether. We never got those at all. And anyhow, there was a small sugar daddy free with it, and I certainly would never buy another sugar daddy. It's the worst nail polish I've ever had. You might as well just use a completely clear nail polish. This one obviously won't show up here. This is called Go Geisha. Go Geisha. Let me just turn this down again. There, now it's gone completely. Oh, why I bother, I don't know. Yeah, so that's Go. You get the nice wide Essie brush when you buy one from an actual store. The only time I ever saw Essie brushes with the narrow brushes in my local Boots is when they had some of the Starry Night ones, and some were the narrow brushes and some were the wide brushes that we get. But I also, as I tried to show when I was in Sainsbury's, I got a buy one get one half price at Maybelline Baby Lips lip gloss. Now I've already got Life's a Peach, the American version, and that's the only one apparently of the American lip glosses that actually show up. And yet this Taupe With Me gives a, I've shown it with the camera, but you get much more, another inconsistency with Maybelline. These, you've got the boring looking packaging as opposed to the pretty coloured packaging that the American ones have got, but these have got the advantage over the American ones that they actually do give you a coverage and an opacity, so they're more opaque, whereas the American ones are almost completely see-through, and I think this is the only one that gives any real colour. I've now got an American Taupe With Me, and it's invisible, you can hardly see it, but that actually does show up. But I'll talk about this more tomorrow. Yeah. Also I wanted to talk just briefly, I'm going to do a separate video about this particular subject, but I wanted to talk about the oh right, something's wrong with me, why can't I get the words out? I wanted to talk about the lip glosses and the difference between, but I should do a separate video about that. I shan't spend too much time on that, but I did get this one yesterday, which I hadn't had before, the British version of Life's a Peach. I've got Life's a Peach in the American one, it's much nicer packaging, but even though this, out of the American ones, is the one that gives you the most amount of coverage, you can see you've got this on, whereas most of the others are completely see-through and you can hardly tell, you're just looks like you're wearing a clear lip gloss, because I've watched all the people's videos on them, that's nearly all of them that's up, and but this one does give you an actually nice colour, but the Americans get the nicer tube, but the colour of the tube is the colour of the product that we get, and it shows up much more when it's on. But I got these new crystals, and one of that, but I've already got crystal. Why do I always seem to end up over this side? I'm saying, oh, I've got this, or I've got this, and instead of being there in the middle, it's like off over here somewhere. I've got Crystal Kiss already in the 100-year anniversary packaging, the black packaging with the sparkles and the skyscraper on, but I got this. This one is quite nice. This is Beam of Blush. This is quite a nice one. It's very sheer. It's very sheer, but it does show up when it's on your lips. I don't think that's going to show up on my hand. It's a dull overcast day and it's making everything, so the recording is making everything lighter to compensate, and so of course that's too bright. These nail polishes, yeah, there's the Essie Going Guru. I've already got this in the small one, but I didn't actually get this. Hang on, where's my swatches? I did, save me keep putting them on my hand. Shows up quite well. There's Going Guru. This is the narrow Essie brush, as it's an American. They didn't put these in the shops at all this year, but that's a nice one. I ordered that because I liked it. So as I said last night when I was finishing this off, as I've already said, they bypassed all the Essie summer collections. I don't know if they did a neon collection this year. I haven't kept up on it yet. And but they did the Shimmer Brights, which this one came from that I'm wearing, the Aim to Misbehave, and I'm sure, I don't know if the Viva Antigua came from there, but we never got any of the summer collections. I don't think we didn't even get this. I'm not even sure if we got a spring collection, but because they've been concentrating on the gel couture, but they've gone into the fall collection now for autumn. And this one's called Go Geisha. Didn't they do one called Go Ginza once, a green, or am I, yeah, getting my memory? And also, a difference between the American and Essie bottles, you get Essie written on there in white, as well as the embossed lettering. So yeah, this one's called Go Geisha. And there was a free sugar daddy with it, but that is just absolutely ridiculous. You don't, it goes on completely clear. There's a swatch on the end here of Go Geisha. It's a sort of a dusty pink. I didn't like any of the other colours. And there's sugar daddy next to it. It's just completely see-through. I think you get the wide, you still get the wide brush even though it's a small bottle, but it's just a clear nail polish, and when it's on, you might as well use a clear nail polish. And this dinky little one, I love these little bottles, Mavala. Their selling point is, one of the selling points is it won't dry up before you reach the bottom to use it up. And there's a swatch of that next to the Essie one, between the two Essie ones, the one I'm wearing there and the one I've just shown you, Going Guru, and there's this one, and that's it compared to the Nails Inc Green Park Crescent. So yeah. Right, just continue with these things quickly that I've got. There's the makeup bag, hoping it's going to show up better in the daylight than it did when I tried to do it. The Hello Kitty necklace, it's just a very, very quick add-on. Those headphones, but they don't work with a CD player, they only work with like an iPhone thing. Or headband, I mean the sound will only come out of one speaker. I don't wear false nails, but I thought you never know, because I like the colours in those, and these, they're matte ones. Save you ever can mess around with matte nail polish. I don't know if I'll ever wear them. So it's not even going to show up, is it? Because of the black, because the camera in the computer sees the black background, so it lightens everything to compensate, and then of course it washes out the actual colour of those. So I'm trying my best. The red, why don't I get myself all, oh, I'm going to stop it, hang on, and then I'll show. Right, bracelet. See that little bracelet? It's got the Eiffel Tower hanging from it, and a key, and this one, I like this minty colour, aqua, and the necklace, which may have also matches my colour scheme when I add my mint, when I wear mint. Right, let's concentrate on this Barry M red eyeshadow, and of course it's sealed up. Well, it's just as well it's sealed up, otherwise you could have thought someone had used it, but let me see if I can get this undone to show you. Oh dear. I'll be back. Okay, I've opened it now. So have a little look. Quite good coverage. So that that completes my haul. This was from Poundland. These are all the things from Poundland. Bye.